Thank you for tuning in to TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Meditation Monday. So I am going to change the program up a little bit. I'm moving Friday to include in Monday because I think I mentioned it in Friday's video where I noticed Monday and Friday are always correlating. So I'm just going to put those two together. So Monday is going to include reflection as well as the meditation. And because I am learning something new, when it comes to finance, I'm going to start sharing that information with you guys as well. So Friday may be little financial tips and things like that. And I actually have a friend who is in finances, so I'll probably include her in one of those videos so she can talk and, you know, give you resources that she has as far as that goes. But moving on to what Monday is, because like I said, Monday is meditation. So I know you guys noticed the hair. Yes, I cut it all off. I cut it off and I love it. Yes. So I figured this will be a perfect example of how to use meditation and reflection in your day-to-day life to help you make decisions and come to grips basically with whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I shouldn't have said decisions because I found out when you decide something, you kill off any other options or avenues or opinions or anything else. So I chose to cut my hair, and I used meditation and reflection to come up with that decision. To come up with that choice. See, I haven't even got it yet either, but to come up with that choice to let the hair go. So what I noticed is the last time I got my hair done, you might have noticed too in one of the videos, I'm sitting there prepping it, trying to get it right for the camera. I noticed that I get very irritated with my hair whenever I was getting it done. It was flying in my face, it's in my ears. I can't tell you how many times that I smacked myself in the ear because my hair went in there and felt like a bug. And trying, you know, like with the weather and it's rainy or snowy and I gotta make sure it's covered and all this other stuff. And the point is I was tired of it. And going back at the time before that, when I got my hair done, actually a couple of times back, I had a friend of mine's sister do it. And the first time she did it was fine. You know, it had been through the pandemic. I hadn't had my ends trimmed in like 2 years. So I knew a lot was going to have to be cut off. And so she ended up cutting 4 to 5 inches off, which was fine. I was okay with that because at that time my hair was really long. And I was okay with that because I knew it was what was needed. So I said, okay, well, let me continue doing this every 3 months so I don't run into this problem. My hair could be even more healthier, so on and so forth. So I went back and it ended up being some discretion, which I'm going to go into detail only because I want to show you how you need to listen to yourself, okay? So I couldn't make it on the day that the appointment was scheduled. So she was saying, okay, well, let me get you in on Saturday. I can get you in on Saturday. I'm like, no, let me, look at my schedule and I'll call you back to reschedule. No, I can get you in on Saturday. I can get you in on Saturday. I said, oh, she said, matter of fact, I have you out. You come in at 9, you be out by 11. Okay, fine. So I agreed to go in there, even though I had a feeling, don't do it. But I did it anyway. Peer pressure, right? So I get in there and it's a lot going on. She got all these other customers and stuff. And her attitude is a little off. But I didn't chalk it up because they were talking about some disasters and things that were going on the TV. Plus she said she had just lost somebody, close to her. I'm like, okay, well, that's probably what I chalked it up to. So she goes to, finally everything is done and she goes to do my hair. And she's clipping and clipping and clipping and clipping. But the way she's trimming my hair is not the normal way somebody trims the hair. But me, I'm very trusting. If this is your expertise, then I'm going to trust you until you give me a reason not to. That's just how I am. Because if I trusted you enough to come to you to have these services done, then I'm going to trust your expertise in getting it done. Because I'm not the expert when it comes to hair. Okay, that's why God gave me boys. Because knew if he gave me girls, I don't know what I would do. So I have boys for a reason. So if this is your area of expertise, I'm going to trust you and trust your decision, your judgment, and how you go about doing this. So she's trimming and trimming, and it's in a different manner, but I'm like, okay. So then she put all these curls in my hair. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So, and when I go in there, I'm never one of those, like, I want this done, I want this done, you gotta have this. I'm not one of those. Just, do what you feel. Let your artistic creativity flow when you come to my head, okay? except for when I did this. So I went on and had it done, and when I got home later on that day, because my hair would not hold a curl, it had a 15 to 20 minute hold for curls. So by the time I got home, my hair was flat. And when I went to go wrap it that night, and I went and I'm like, wait, that's stopping. Hold on, wait a minute. The whole back of my head was cut all uneven. Okay, so I was telling my family about this. They like, oh, it looks fine. You can't really tell. So I didn't worry about it. I'm like, I had to actually sit down and meditate on it to let it go, because and tell myself it's just hair. It will grow back. You're about to get braids in it, so don't worry about it. Like, I literally had to sit down and meditate on this, because one, I wanted to blast her on Facebook and like, look, this is what she did. But at the same token, she's a good friend of my sister, and I didn't want to mess up that relationship. So I said, you know what, I'm not even going to deal with this. I'm going to just let it go. You know, and the thing that I was most upset over, it wasn't that she did what she did to my hair. It's that she didn't tell me. Okay? Always maintain your integrity. If you do something wrong, admit that you did something wrong. Because had she told me she did something wrong, what I probably would have told her is, you know, it's okay, just even everything out. And that probably would have started my haircutting journey a lot sooner. Okay? So if she had talked to me and actually told me, that would have been better. But because she didn't, that's really what I was so upset over. That you did this to my head and you didn't even have the decency to say something. So when my niece's girlfriend was braiding my hair, she's like, oh, auntie, your hair looks fine, you know. And then she got to the back and she was like, whoa. I said, yeah, I told you. Okay. So I had to go through that process at that time. And that was like back in August, September, somewhere around there. So I had to go through that process back then of letting go of my hair, the vanity of my hair, basically. There's no other way to put it, but to let go of the vanity of my hair at that time. So, and to deal with the fact that it wasn't the way it was supposed to be and what was done to it. So I let it go, moved on. And then I went to go get my hair done this last time by the lady who's been doing my hair since middle school. And you like, well, Toya, if she's been doing your hair since middle school, why are we going to somebody else? Because she's retirement age, okay? So I need a backup. So when she does retire, I know who I'm going to. So, so she did my hair, and it was really pretty. You know, I have pictures of it on Facebook. And I'm sitting there like, I don't like my hair. Like I said, it's hot on the back of my neck. It keep flying in my mouth. I gotta move it all the time. Like just doing something simple like putting on your bra in the morning. It was getting stuck in the straps of it. Then I'm trying to hook the back of it, and I gotta adjust it and move it all around just so I can hook the back of it. And then putting on the coat, you gotta remember to pull it out the coat, you know. And then it's raining, so now I gotta have an umbrella or some cover over my head. And then it's just like all this stuff, and I'm just like so irritated. I'm like, why do I even have this here? And I really sat back and I reflected on it, and I said, you know, I don't even have this hair for me. I don't even have it for me. I have it for other people, because other people enjoy my hair so much when I get it done. So that was why I had it. So my mama has trouble with her hair, so, you know, it was because of her. You know, they always like to play in it and look at it when I get it done. You know, my best friend was the same way. I remember when I tried to get her to cut it, you know, when I was younger. That was the only time I ever cut my hair, was when I was pregnant with my oldest son, who's 26 right now, okay? So I haven't had my hair cut since then. And my best friend wouldn't do it at the time because she lived through my head as well. So I literally had to cut it, because I cut it like ear length. I literally had to cut it and then go to her and ask her to do the back. She was so livid with me. She was so livid with me, but whatever. So I realized that I didn't even have this hair for myself. And so then I went through the process of actually pondering it, actually reflecting on it, actually meditating on letting go of the hair. And what really did it was when I went to the pool. I got out the pool and was walking to the locker room at 6:11. When I got to my car, it was 6:37. Why was it taking that long? Because I was in the shower trying to comb all that mess out after I got to the pool. And I said, you know what? I'm done. That was the moment I realized all that meditation, all that reflection, knowing why I had the hair, trying to decide, do I really want to cut or do I not? all of that boiled down to that one moment of me being in the shower at the pool trying to comb my hair out, and I said, I am done. So that was how I came up with this decision. This is a little shorter than what I anticipated or what I wanted, but as it grows out, it'll be perfect to what the picture I actually showed her that I actually wanted. So I'm very happy with the cut. She did use her own artistic style in it as well. So the picture was her guide, and then she did some little things that weren't the same as in the picture, but I love it, okay? And today will be the first day I get to go to the pool and get in with my new hair, and I'm very excited about it. But I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now had I not sat and took the time to meditate on it, to reflect on it, to ask myself those questions. Why are you doing this? And sometimes that's what you need to do, is to stop and ask yourself, why am I doing this? This is not serving me. This is not bringing me any joy. I don't want this. So why am I doing this? And when I saw that video of me trying to make sure the hair was lined up, because I did edit and that part was supposed to be cut out, but for whatever reason, that was the video that got uploaded, probably for me to see at that moment and look at it like, gotta be prissy with that long hair. And actually, you want to know something else? I feel more feminine now with my hair cut off than I did when I had the long hair. And it was probably because the hair was such an irritation to me, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't get a chance to enjoy it because I didn't want it. So again, you know, when you're doing something, just because it's something you've always done, just because it's something that's in your routine, ask yourself, why am I doing this? And if it's not bringing you any joy and it's not serving you in any manner, and it's something that you can easily let go of, let it go. Okay? Don't care about what other people say. Some people gonna hate this hairstyle. Do you think I care? I'm the one walking around with this head. Okay? This is me. You do what you do for your body. But when it comes to me and my body, I'm choosing what I do with it, okay? So if you don't like it for you, that's fine. I'm okay with it. You can tell me, oh, I hate that hairstyle. And I'll be like, okay, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. But the thing is I love it, okay? Because it's my head. So I love it. And if for some reason I need long hair, listen, let me show y'all this. I have a wig. Now, everybody know me, though I don't wear wigs. But I had this wig, okay? So if I need to put this on, I will put it on, okay? The only reason I even had this one wig is because a friend of mine, she was going to do a 1920s birthday party. And this was right before the lockdown where everybody got locked down and shut in on, you know, that time. And so this was the wig I was going to wear to go with the dress and stuff that I bought for the 1920s. And so I've never worn it. I played around with it before I got my hair cut just to see, and it was irritating me too. I had to get it off. It's too much hair. But that you have to do what's comfortable for you, okay? Now, there may be some men that hate this. There may be some men that love it. But guess what? The man that's for me is going to enjoy it and not care about what I had done in my hair, okay? Plain and simple. Wakanda forever. But I love you guys. That's the message for today. And remember, do for you, not for somebody else, okay? So if you need to meditate on it and reflect on it, do that. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.